Hey everyone, it's your girl Beauty by BB here, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you how I go from this to this using all Mehron products. So without further ado, let's get started. I'm going to go in with my Mehron Barrier Spray, and this is going to protect my sensitive skin under all of the makeup that I'm going to be applying, and it's also great for if you're going to be wearing your makeup for long periods of time. To make mixing these colors easier, I'm just going to take my stainless steel mixing palette and I'm going to be blending 3 colors together to get that perfect shade of blue. I'm going to be starting off with my cream blend sticks in white, blue, and purple. And I'm basically going to keep mixing these 3 colors together until there are absolutely no streaks. So that way when I go in to apply these shades, I get one solid color. Using my Mehron brush, this is the 825 flat brush, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that product all over and as evenly as possible. You want to make sure for this step that you're getting a fully and completely even layer, because once you go in with your setting powder, you don't want there to be any chunks or any patches, nothing like that. So once I'm finished going in with this brush, you're going to see me go in with my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to go ahead and just finish everything off, make sure everything is completely blended down before I go in with my powders. The next step is to go ahead and add dimension back to the face. Because I painted my entire face blue, it kind of created a flat surface, so we kind of want to add the highs and lows back to the face. So I went ahead and took my white cream blend stick and I mixed it in with the colors that were already on that mixing palette prior. And as you can see, I'm just applying this highlighted shade in the areas that I would if I was highlighting my face regularly. Starting to blend this out with a sponge, but then I realized that I applied a little bit too much product. This product actually goes a very long way, so you don't need to use much at all. I ended up switching to my 820 brush. This is kind of like a brush and a sponge in one. I just have a little bit more control with this. So as you can see, I'm keeping that highlight in the area where I placed it. I'm just blending it out until it's completely blended. The next step is to set my entire face. So I'm going in with the Mehron Makeup Color Set Powder, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dust that underneath my eyes, everywhere where I place the highlight, and then I'm gonna go in lightly all over my face and do the same. So now I'm going in with my Intense Pressed Pigment, and this is in the shade Ocean Breeze. You guys, this pigment lives up to the name. It is truly intense. A little bit will definitely take you a very long way. So as you can see, I'm just going to go ahead and contour my face, like my cheeks, a little bit of my forehead, and my nose using this shade. Okay, so before going in with the nose contour, I actually really wanted to try this color. This is the Intense Pressed Pigment in the shade Hot Pink. Once I saw how pigmented the other shadow was, I just had to try this out. And as you can see, I went ahead and tapped a little bit in the pan, showed it to you guys so you can see I did not put a lot, and look at the color payoff. This is absolutely insane. You can't really see it on my face, but I'm actually shook. I was just trying to keep it together for the sake of the video. Going back in with my Color Set Powder, I'm just adding a little bit more details to the nose before I go in and contour. Just setting that white shade all the way down my nose to create a highlight effect, and then I'm going back in with Ocean Breeze to contour the sides of my nose. Because this pigment is so highly pigmented, I am actually taking my time. So I'm tapping my brush in and just lightly dusting some of the product off, because I don't want that contour to be too strong. I want it to be subtle, but for you to still see it. For the eyes, I'm going to go in with my cream blend stick in the color Ochre Green, and I'm going to go ahead and pat that all over the inner part of my eye. Then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and just blend that in just to make sure there are no patches or streaks, so that when I go into set, we have no problems, no separation, everything just looks nice and smooth. Going back in with Ocean Breeze, I'm going to go ahead and apply that to the outer corner of my lid just to create some depth. And I'm blending it outward because I want to create, like, you know, a little bit of a smoky eye, kind of blown out effect here. So I'm going to be blending that upward towards the temples. Going in with the Intense Pigment, I'm taking the color Fire and I'm marrying the Ochre shade and the Ocean Breeze shade together so that there's no harsh separation. Taking Fire and Ocean Breeze again, I'm going to go ahead and add that to my lower lash line. I decided to add a little bit of shimmer to my blush, so I'm going in with my Paradise Glitter, and I'm just going to pat that all over my cheek area. And I didn't show it here, but I actually use a little bit of the mixing liquid to help that stick. Starting on my eyebrows, I'm going to go in with my cream blend stick, and this is in the color Pink. Didn't mix this with any other color, I kind of just went straight in for it. And I'm taking a tiny brush just to kind of get them as neat as I can. This part is actually self-explanatory, so I'm taking that blue, white, and purple shade that I mixed at the very beginning, and I'm just going to apply that down my neck and my shoulders and chest. I'm actually going to fast forward straight through this because it might be a little boring, but you know, you get the point. Going right back in with my Color Set powder, I'm going to go ahead and set my entire chest and neck. Just going in with a little bit of Paradise Glitter. This is the same pink glitter I used on my cheeks just to add a little bit of razzle dazzle. As you can see, I was fairly pleased. Now this glitter is finely milled, so that means it's not going to be gritty or uncomfortable on the lips, which made it really practical for me to wear for this look. And this is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you guys learned something new today. I hope you guys saw some products that you want to try from Mehron for yourself. Definitely worth every single penny. These products actually lasted quite a long time on my face. I wore it for a couple of hours and my skin stayed intact. That's the most important part. So definitely get your hands on these products, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.